they go, has anyone heard of this school? And I raise my hand and I go, yeah, my cousin goes there. And she goes, I think you're thinking of St. Francis. This is St. Francis of Assisi School. It's different. And I go, nope, that's the one my cousin goes to. And she's like, you're sure? And I go,
yes.
Yeah. And then she goes, okay, well, as I was saying, it is a school for a lot of under the poverty line families. It is 100% Black and Latino and Asian. And I was like, or did he transfer?
Or did he transfer?
I'm looking at the teacher, and you just feel the side eyes of everyone in the classroom. Like, do you want to continue, Zack? About
Hey, Hesbos, welcome to Hesby Street. Thank you. We're so grateful that you're here.
Hey, thanks for being here.
Because if you weren't here, it'd be like we were just two guys in a room talking to ourselves.
And it's not like that.
It's not like that at all. It's different.
Because you're here.
You're also here.
In the room.
In the room.
And you can't talk. We can't hear you.
No, but you're here.
You're like God's love a little bit.
Yes.
You're
real.
all around us.
And certainly real.
Super factual.
Uh-huh. You're there.
And
omnipresent.
Feel it.
No doubt. And it does cause me some shame sometimes.
I'm guilty about it.
Yeah, I feel like, I really let them down. I really let the Hesbos down.
But it lifts me up.
On eagle's wings.
On eagle's wings.
And raise you up on... What if we just sang all of our...
And you killed your only begotten son. I feel that about the Hesbos.
They did do that.
Yeah. But it was for something. It was for our sins. It was for our sins.
I thought they just left the bathtub running.
No.
In that one Hesbos case.
That one Hesbo, I walked in and I was like, what the fuck happened here? And they're like, it was for your sins. That's all you need to know.
Anyways, we also have a Patreon that you can come be a part of if you want. Patreon.com/Hesby Street. HesbyStreetPod.com is our website. There's stuff there.
Do you ever just go to a website sometimes?
You know what? Remember when you used to make websites your homepage?
Yeah.
Make HesbyStreetPod.com your homepage.
Make us your homepage.
And then, I don't know what else. YouTube, Instagram. Thanks for subscribe, like, rate, review. Hit it. Hit it, Zack. The music.
Okay. You want me to do it?
Hit it.
I just chuck a guitar across the room. When we finally get like a nice studio, every day I'm going to chuck my guitar when I'm done.
Oh, yeah, that'll be fun.
That'll be super fun.
I always felt like this is the kind of kid I was. Like the guys that would break their guitar. I'd be like, that's not good.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of kids are like, fuck yeah, they just want carnage. And I'm like, that's a nice guitar. I would love to have that guitar.
Right. It no longer exists.
How about, it'd be cooler than breaking a guitar? Donating a guitar. Every concert.
Yeah.
Garth Brooks, I'm looking at you, dog. It's your fucking deal.
Did he do that?
That was part of like his show. Every show.
He'd
breaks the guitar.
And then donate it?
No, just breaks it.
Oh.
I think he did actually like throw it out into the crowd. But it's like, what are you going to do with this broken guitar?
At a dude's face?
Yeah, it's just shards of wood.
Damn, man.
Yeah.
I never really understood the rock world, like moshing. I went to one punk show and all my friends got up on stage, sprinted and stage dived.
Yeah.
Stage dove.
Dived.
Stage divvied up.
Yep.
And they were like, go. And I'm like, no. No one's going to catch me.
I never stage dove either. I was scared.
I knew I could. I just feel like they'd see my face.
I mean, the fear was it's like a roller coaster, man.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, things can go wrong up there.
Things can go wrong up there.
In the mosh pit, I took some hits.
Did you?
Yeah.
I don't understand because they're not trying to hit you, but they're swinging and you can get hit.
Yeah, that's pretty much what it is.
That's dumb to me. I never understood
it. It is dumb.
Yeah.
But it's cool too.
Right.
There's a magic to it.
Right. It's like the inverse or the opposite would be like rap, like being a gangster and a thug. Like that's dumb, right? Like don't cut your life short. But it's cool. Like I get why it's cool.
But you can be critical. I mean, you could say sports fans are dumb.
Totally.
What are you doing putting a jersey on, eating wings?
Absolutely.
Idiot.
Absolutely.
I'm saying the fans of anything.
But I get why those things are cool. I understand why everything is dumb, but I get why those things are too. Moshing, I don't get why it's cool.
Oh, I see what you mean.
Yeah.
I think it's because there's kind of this, like, in my experience, because I know some, like, in the punk scene, it's like there's kind of like this rowdiness, but like support too. I don't know how to describe it. It's almost like
if someone goes down in the pit, they're helping them up.
Everyone gets helped up.
Yeah,
there's kind of
that's
a
dumb
weird...
to me.
Yeah, you think it should just be pain.
Kill him. Stop,
him.
You phonies.
I think skateboarding's like that a lot too. Like you kind of fall 98% of the time.
Yeah,
but it's like, but you're not judged by your failures like a lot of things.
Yeah,
it's kind of like that's what skateboarding is. You rarely land the trick. And everyone just kind of
they're okay about it.
They're okay with it.
But like, what is landing the trick in a mosh pit? Just like a clean back fist to a stranger's head. Like, how do you know it was a good one?
I mean,
you know what I mean?
No, it's all just the I guess a good question. I mean, it's like a way of it is dancing.
Yeah, right.
I
guess I forget that.
Yeah,
it is technically dancing.
Yeah, there's a rhythm to it.
Right.
And you have the arms.
Damn, you kind of have the arms.
Yeah, you got the arms or whatever.
You're a natural at it. I could never. I'm too like hokey pokey. Turn yourself about.
You could do it, man. We could figure it out.
Really?
We'll go to a punk show. We'll get you moshing. I went to a punk show in my like late 20s with a buddy of mine that we used to go to shows like in college. And we were like, we're too old. You do become too old for this.
Really?
Yeah. There is like, I mean, it's just
there's old guys up in the pit just getting fucking.
Yeah, but it's like our bodies aren't meant for that.
Yeah.
That guy's waking up sore.
Yeah, right.
You know?
Right.
Like I hurt my back the other day just grabbing something out of my dresser.
Yeah.
Now I'm just like, I can't use the bottom drawer anymore.
Right.
That's what I learned.
It's empty.
It's empty
I
now.
come over and the bottom drawer's empty.
I don't use it, man. You got to bend all the way down. It's not worth it.
Outgrew it, man.
I'm a top shelves guy now.
I don't have room for all my stuff.
Yeah, now I don't get to wear shorts.
Well, you know what goes in the bottom drawer now? It's just like my box that my mom sent me.
Yeah, it's just like
something I'll never need to look at.
Yeah, clothes that maybe I'll fit in someday.
Yeah, right.
It's not today.
No,
I'll tell you that right now.
When I'm fit enough to bend down,
then I'll know. Yeah,
I'm ready for those clothes.
Then I'm ready for those.
Ready
clothes.
for that Volcom t-shirt.
Oh man,
that
Volcom.
O'Neill fucking tank top. Hurley. That's all in my box. My whole box is just Volcom
I don't
t-shirts.
get what box.
You don't have a box?
No, I don't have a box.
I think it. I hope
like
the Hesbos know what I mean. But
your old stuff.
It's like your personal time capsule.
I get rid of that stuff.
You just throw it away?
I donate. If it's clothes, I donate it.
No, mine isn't clothes. That was a joke. My box is like actual keepsakes.
Oh, I don't have a lot of keepsakes. I have one of those big folders for photos.
Yeah.
But other than photos, I don't really keep.
You don't have okay. But maybe at your parents' house?
Maybe. A lot of that stuff I definitely did at some point.
Yeah, it might still be there.
Yeah, but some of I've gotten rid of a lot of it.
It's like it's made for the attic.
It is
what I'm talking about.
I certainly have at least one.
Yeah,
you're
a
right.
box.
Yeah.
My parents, because they have they both live in like small apartments, and they could put it in the storage unit, but I don't think my mom wants it.
It's freeing to not have it.
It's dude,
when you don't have it.
I feel
nice.
every day there is a weight on my chest, and
Thinking
that
about
weight
this box?
is my box.
Gotta get rid of the box.
But where?
Oh, it's here?
It's here.
You just throw it away.
It was when we lived at Hesby.
You just throw it away, man.
And it's annoying. You know what's unfair too is my brother lives out of state, so she's sneaking my brother stuff in my box. I'm like, this wasn't my championship football team.
I did this with a friend of mine once, and maybe it's a service I should offer. If
Yeah.
you want it. I'll sit down and we'll go item by item.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you why you should throw each item away.
Yeah.
And some of them you won't, and I won't fight you too much.
Right.
But I'm gonna fight you a little bit on all of them because you
good-
don't need any of it.
Right. I'm not done with that first communion candle.
Okay. You could be though. So you know, you could be if you wanted to be.
Is it scented?
It's not.
Okay, well, I still might need it for something.
Okay. All right.
The apocalypse.
Light it right now. Light it. Use it right now. Show me you use it and even know how. You're like, I don't remember how it works.
Do you remember the prayer you do? They're like, it's in the name of some things.
Mm-hmm.
An up here one, and down here.
You do the diamond and plus the Swiss sign.
The titties across.
I know it.
I get it, dude.
And okay.
And I also need that that T-shirt that says Morocco.
Okay.
because you can't find those anywhere.
Sure.
And that one I got at a very special
Okay. And it fits?
tourist stand.
This youth small fits?
It will.
It will. The youth small will fit when what?
All right. I'm keeping it in the bottom drawer of your dresser.
All right, but then it doesn't leave there until you've shown you can fit in it.
Yeah, the boxes is a funny one. My box is a lot of dumb shit. It's like communion stuff or like a preschool art project.
Why?
I don't know.
We were at my grandpa's wake.
Uh-huh.
And so they had all these like things.
Uh-huh.
And there was like this huge stack of like school artwork that all the cousins had given him.
Yeah.
None of mine in there. Because I feel like even as a kid, I was like, yeah, just throw it out. Who gives a fuck? He's like, you want to give it to Opa? No.
Oh, so it wasn't that he even had the chance to throw it away.
I don't think he ever got his hands on it.
Never got
because
to.
I'm not that guy.
Yeah, don't put him through this.
No, just like, what is he going to do? Here, Opa, can you throw this away from me in 40 years?
Oh my God, picturing you as a 4-year-old come home from school. Cool poster. You want to give it to Opa? What do you think, Mom? Sure. If you promise, he'll love it.
Was he going to keep it forever and show it at his funeral? Doubt it.
Yeah. You go, you know what? I want to hand it to him myself. Your mom leaves the room, you tear it up, throw it away. Fucking crazy. I picture you in a preschool art class being like, I mean, it's our handprint, guys. Let's not.
Yeah, that's cool sponge art, bro.
Right. This isn't impressionism. If anyone's getting that idea. It's literally
When
an
is
imprint.
lunch? Just trying to get to Dunkaroo time, bro.
I know. Dude, anyone who had Dunkaroos was a god in my book. A straight up god.
It was tough. I mean, it was dipping a cookie into frosting.
I know, dude.
And parents knew not to do it. Even the lazy parents were like, that's probably not a good
This
one.
isn't lunch.
But then, but then some kids would get it. And that kid was a hero.
And they're like, I'll trade you my sandwich for more Dunkaroos. I'm like, dude, you're gonna have 4 Dunkaroos for lunch. I think your mom needs you to eat that sandwich. We had Dunkaroos, man. Those were the times, dude. Just joking and sitting around with like a cheese stick and cheese. Yeah. You get the little spreader.
The spreader.
And
which I never used.
I felt civilized sometimes.
Yeah, you would.
Sometimes I'm like, I'm gonna spread. I'm gonna do this the way they intended it.
Like I'm an adult.
Yeah, exactly.
You get like those moments where you're like, I'm gonna do like the adults do.
I'm like, God, I gotta get that science project in. Let me just start. Let me just take my mind off things. It's therapeutic. It's a little cathartic.
It is.
Just all you got to worry about is spreading some cheese.
Just spreading that fine cheddar.
And then there was a funny kid who's making milk come out of your nose.
Oh man,
those were the days.
I didn't have it. You know what? That might be my source of depression. I don't feel like I ever had
the funny kid.
The funny kid.
Oh, dude, I grew up with so many funny kids.
My taste was always too elevated.
Yeah,
I was always a couple years ahead.
I see that.
Where I was like, hack.
Yeah, this is dumb.
Farts aren't funny like that.
Right. I'm sad that it's funny to the classroom.
Yeah, it isn't.
No. I had some funny kids growing up. Like, really, some of the
what kind of bits
people.
are we talking?
It's just off the cuff riffing.
Yeah.
Like we would quote stuff. That was a big thing. But like
Quoting
the riffs. My mom dropped a quote that a kid told me in grade school that like we still crack up about. Where it was my mom was like, I'll never forget it. It was Grandparents' Day. And you were sad because Weema didn't come because Weema doesn't give a fuck. Weema doesn't even know like what school is.
Yeah.
And I was sitting with my friend Chris Kyleman. And I was like, yeah, me and him are the only ones in the class who didn't have grandparents show up. It was like class like 20 people.
Got it.
And so he was like, is your grandma? I was like, nah, I'm kind of bummed. She doesn't wear shoes and stuff. She has like tattoos on her face and she's not into it. And she can't even speak English.
She has tattoos on her face and doesn't wear shoes. That's such a badass description.
My grandma does have tattoos on her face. She wears shoes if she has to.
Right.
Or those Moroccan slippers.
Got it.
But she's old school.
Clearly.
and
she's got just handfuls of sand right into your face.
Old school as in like the first people. And so she knows the stars by heart. Like,
Zack, can you not bring your grandma to Grandparents' Day anymore?
She's eating goat heart.
Yeah, those kids are all cursed now.
Yeah. So I was bummed, and I turned to Chris. I'm like, yeah, she doesn't even know like how to communicate with me. Mm-hmm. And he was like, that's all right, man. He's like, dude, my grandma speaks English, and she doesn't know who the fuck I am. He's like, I'll walk into the room, and I'm like, hey, grandma. She's like, who the hell are you?
I mean, so it's like Alzheimer's?
It's Alzheimer's, right. But like my mom hearing him console me with like, dude, grandparents that speak English isn't really the other side of the rainbow.
Sometimes they don't even know who you are, man.
Yeah, we got a dark sense of humor, me and my mom.
Yeah.
But people were funny, man.
People were funny.
Schoolyard, you said some funny shit. You said some funny shit in the schoolyards. And you know what it was going in?
You talk like you miss it. Do you miss it?
I
couldn't miss it less.
I miss like middle school, 5th, 6th grade.
Crazy to me.
But I think that was the prime of my life.
I know, that's fascinating.
I was like a straight A student. I believed
whatever,
in God with all my heart. I believed Jesus Christ was our Lord and Savior.
So you got to find Jesus to be happy.
Maybe I need to let him into my heart again. Because he's knocking.
Yeah.
And I'm like, no. Manger, dog. No room for you.
Do you think you'll be like that? Like in your old age when you're like on your deathbed? Maybe not even your deathbed, but like, you know, you can see it.
They say people do.
Yeah, because they want to like have the hope of the afterlife.
Right. I'll probably do that, but I'm going to be like, I'm picking a weird one.
I'm doing the gorilla elephant hybrid one. What's that called?
Yeah. I can't remember. And my guess is going to hurt people's feelings.
I just made it up.
Oh.
I don't think that's
I
real
thought you
one.
meant the Indian one, the Hindu one. The
like
elephant
Vishnu?
with Vishnu.
Yeah. I don't think there's any gorilla involved.
This is my impression of a doomsday prepper on his deathbed.
Okay.
Manifesting's dumb. It's not real.
Well, manifesting for him is different. It's an actual manifest of like canned beans he keeps on a list.
Right. Oh, that's true. He's like, I was just manifesting. So you're talking to a doomsday prepper all day? He's like, I've been manifesting a lot.
I love manifesting.
Oh, me too.
Oh, dude, I update it every week.
Dude.
Yeah, update it. It's good
Yeah.
to change. Keep your manifest different.
Yeah.
Exactly, because when the shit hits the fan, you need to know exactly what's up.
I've been manifesting. I've been going green. And I mean that in every sense of the term.
Every way.
Camo fatigues.
A
A lot of green beans. Just that green bean based diet. And then also I got a gray water system. So I'm actually in the traditional sense of going green.
And solar.
And solar. My bombs are solar.
You have solar bombs.
Solar bombs.
What does that mean?
So when they see the sun,
they blow up?
they blow up.
Okay.
Terrible idea.
Bombs they don't really need to be
Powered. Yeah, I guess not.
until go time.
Go time.
Yeah.
And I guess the sun, that's like a scary go time.
Yeah, because I mean, if they're powered by the sun, what if the apocalypse is brought on by the sun?
Yeah.
That could happen.
See, I've been doomsday prepping for a very specific doomsday.
Oh, which one?
Like the sun's gone.
Oh, it disappears.
Yeah.
So then how are your bombs going to go off at all?
I got one of those 10 million power candle lights that they say is equivalent to a portion of the sun.
Now, you understand if the sun goes away,
Yeah.
there's no surviving that.
Why?
It'll be too cold.
No, but I got cans.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter.
And I have a heater.
It doesn't matter because it'll be so cold that not even a heater would be.
But like a good space heater?
It doesn't matter, dude.
The radiant one.
Yeah, I know. It's not enough.
And it runs on water.
It doesn't matter. There won't even be water.
Why?
Because it'll be frozen.
Well, it'll be cold, really cold water.
It'll be ice.
Okay, it runs on vodka.
Vodka can freeze. It's just at a colder freezing point.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Are we going to get there? Are we going to get to that
We're
one?
going to be way beyond it, dude.
Shit.
Yeah.
All right. I'm going to pick a different doomsday.
That's the thing about doomsday preppers. They don't realize that like 95% of the apocalypse opportunities,
It's not survivable.
your cans and bunker ain't going to save you.
Right.
Yeah.
Would you ever get into doomsday prepping?
I could see it.
Really?
Yeah. But my prepping would be like, I would love to have like a self-sufficient land.
Like a garden, like maybe a
Like a farm.
Yeah.
Like a working farm.
Right.
where you had maybe some solar. Definitely some solar. Have to have solar.
A hammock.
I don't know if there's room, but yes.
Room for a hammock.
No, of course there'd be a hammock.
Okay.
And we
of course, dude.
Look at me, dude.
I'm prepping for doomsday.
That's
I'm getting a
day
hammock.
one.
I'm getting a hammock.
I can't. Yeah. Then you just have like
Guns.
you'd probably have to have some guns.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't go heavy on guns. Lots of bow and arrows.
Really?
Yeah, I'm playing the long game. Bullets run out.
That's a good point. But you can make bullets.
You can make bullets, but you run out of gunpowder.
Yeah.
You can't make gunpowder.
Yeah. That's a tough one. There's a cool...
I'm also going to figure out how to make fentanyl.
Right.
Yeah.
Keep them honest.
Yeah.
There's a cool thing at Elizabeth's work that they're selling, and it takes your food scraps and it turns it into dirt in like 4 hours.
Oh, it's like those compostable things, but
It like
super
blends and heats.
It's like those things that you're supposed to stir, but it can do it way faster.
It does it. Yeah, like you set it and forget it.
It sounds like too much energy is being like. How do you do that without wasting energy?
Like electricity, you mean?
Yeah. How do they do it?
Maybe battery powered.
But that's what I'm saying is like if you're using
electricity to turn your compost to dirt,
then then it seems like it's not that green.
Well, you're not polluting, right? So like
but
a lot of our stuff goes in landfill.
Right, but that's what I'm saying is compost takes like a month. And they're like, we don't want to. But I'm just saying in the overall, like your footprint might be worse. Yeah, it's not going to a landfill.
Right. Well, I don't know if it'd be worse. I don't think it'd be worse. I mean, I think
certainly worse than just doing regular compost, where it takes a month or two.
Regular compost takes a month or two?
Yeah, those like spinny guys.
What do you spin them?
You've never seen those like black, they're like 6 sides, and then you put your compost in it, and then I don't know why you spin it, but you spin it.
This one spins it too.
Does it?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you spin it just with your hand just to like get it moving,
maybe it's a hand crank one, but it takes 4 hours.
Well, okay. I mean, cool, I guess. I don't know.
You don't think it's cool?
I don't think it's cool if it takes batteries.
All right, well, what about an electric vehicle? Is that cool to you?
Yeah.
That takes batteries.
I understand that, but that's in place of like that's getting rid of like fossil fuels.
Right. And this is getting rid of like landfill.
Well, no, it's getting rid of just waiting the month.
Too.
It's just happening faster.
That too.
Yeah.
This podcast is not becoming fun right now because we're just genuinely debating on the carbon footprint of this thing that I don't even know what it is.
I don't even know what it is either.
But
my apologies.
Continue. It sounds cool.
So you put your compost in it, and then in 4 hours it becomes soil.
Dirt.
Yeah.
Yeah. Every day.
That's awesome, man.
But I'm going to get to a point where I'm like, do you want any dirt? We had like a huge haul last night.
Much dirt.
Yeah. And I don't garden. We don't even actually have a place where I can garden.
I picture you getting rid of it in your common yard, like Andy Dufresne and Shawshank. Yeah, you're just like, Zack, you can't put any more dirt in our plants. What? I don't have.
I didn't, and I'm shaking my pant leg.
Out of your jeans.
I would do. I'd panic. I'd start panicking a little. You know, like all our potted plants would just be full, spilling over, and then I'd at a certain point I'd just open my box, and I'm just like a little dirt. It says 2023.
I picture the plumber showing up and being like, "Your pipes are full of soil." I'll be like, "I've been eating weird."
You're stuffing it with dirt, man.
No, I've been eating dirt.
Yeah.
What? That's weird too.
It's compostable. It's fertilizer.
Then you start eating dirt.
Yeah.
You're like, I'll turn this into poop.
Yeah. That's right. Fertilizer.
Yeah.
Whenever anything becomes shit, as a kid, I'd always feel smart going, that's fertilizer. And they're like, no, it's just a mountain of shit.
That is true.
And I go, you got me. I don't know where one becomes the other. I don't know what anything we're talking about means. That's me into my adulthood. I overhear one guy's opinion.
I don't know.
And that's my opinion now. And God help us if someone calls me on it.
I know, I hate it.
I was talking about Herschel Walker to someone.
Oh, God.
So those of you who don't know, famous NFL player turned like insane person running for governor of Georgia.
Now he's in the runoff. No, senator.
Senator of Georgia. Herschel Walker. Anti-abortion. Just paid a woman to have an abortion like a couple years ago. Mm-hmm. But he's going to
almost won.
Make it illegal.
Yeah.
He's against abortion. And I heard people who were voting for him get interviewed. And they're like, what do you think about him having having someone to have an abortion? Well, that's when he was younger. 50.
Not that long ago.
Fully formed.
Yeah.
But
every mistake anyone does is when they're younger, then, I guess. If that's the logic you're going to use.
Right.
That was when he was younger. When he murdered someone yesterday, he was younger.
He's grown since.
Uh-huh.
And look, we got to have mistakes to learn from him.
There you go.
I was talking with someone about how much he scares me, just overall as a person.
Right.
And I was like, he was like not a good athlete as a little child, stuttered, shy, like painful stutter, bad at reading. Herschel Walker. And he like did those home like body weight workout. He found it and like turned into like a war machine. Mm-hmm. He didn't even want to play in college. He wanted to go to the military and murder people. And
what a fun guy.
Let's
make him in charge of the laws.
Exactly. I was like, he is like truly living a villain origin story from like that puny twerp that was like made fun of and harassed when he was little, couldn't defend himself. And the guy just goes, but like who says that story besides him? And I'm like,
yeah.
I just heard what he said. And I started telling people that.
Because he's a politician and I trust him.
And I don't trust him, but here's a story that I've only heard from him that I think is true.
I'll say this because you've probably witnessed it where someone will tell me a story and I'll be like, nah, I just don't think that's true. And it is uncomfortable.
Yeah.
It is uncomfortable to be the guy that I am.
Yeah.
I'm just like, no.
But it shouldn't be.
I don't think that's right. And then sometimes you are wrong. They'll fact check you.
Yeah.
And they'll be like, fuck me, I guess I was wrong.
Yeah.
But being the skeptic is never fun.
It's
like,
not fun.
Your life is better.
Right.
Just
naive.
The naive.
Yeah, totally. But I can also take my lumps. In the sense that if you go, nah, I go, damn. Out loud, I'm like, fuck. But like,
I've been here.
It's taken years of like, this feels all too familiar. It's taken years of like, no, I was that guy for like most of my upbringing. Yeah. There was a one day at school, 8th grade, prime of my life. A teacher goes, we're doing a charity thing. We're partnering with another school in the area. It's in San Francisco, and it was called like St. Francis of Assisi or something like that. I can't remember the name. And I say, they go, has anyone heard of this school? And I raise my hand and I go, yeah, my cousin goes there. And she goes, I think you're thinking of St. Francis. This is St. Francis of Assisi school. It's different. And I go, nope, that's the one my cousin goes to. And she's like, you're sure? And I go,
yes.
Yeah. And then she goes, okay, well, as I was saying, it is a school for a lot of under the poverty line families. It is 100% Black and Latino and Asian. And I was like, or did he transfer?
Or did he transfer?
I'm looking at the teacher, and you just feel the side eyes of everyone in the classroom. Like, do you want to continue, Zack? Did you visit? I'm like, no, my cousin, he took me there once.
Yeah, he's on the team.
We picked him up from school there.
Yep, he's good.
He plays for the sports program they have, and she's like,
there's no sports.
Try again. I'm like,
you know league.
What? He helped. I think he helped with their bus. And she's like,
yeah.
Okay.
It's rough, dude. It's rough out there.
It's tough. It's tough it's hard because I'm okay with me having just a bad thought of my own.
I think we all did that as a kid.
Yeah.
We all got caught in a lie. You didn't know how to handle it.
Yeah.
Because it's like sometimes you say things like I consider myself very truthful, but I'll say things that sometimes are just wrong.
Yeah.
And now I'm able to be like, oh, hold on, step back.
Yes.
And look at what I said and where did I hear that?
Yeah.
But
I love that. You need that.
Yeah, but as a kid, until you've kind of been shamed, gotten that side eye you're talking about,
you learn how to wear it.
That's why we got to get rid of the fucking internet culture. You know, because I don't think those people feel it the same.
Well,
when they get fact checked.
Yeah,
they're just like X
blocked.
Yeah, I'm out.
Totally. Well, also people in person, like it's sort of that like debate. You know, you get like all these people have staunch talking points, and everyone's like, "You sure about that, dog? Kyrie, you want to like just go over it again?"
Yeah.
And they're like, "No." That's actually not the problem here. The problem is how I'm being treated. And I'm like, all right, dude, okay.
Yeah.
These are, now you're throwing a lot at us.
Yeah.
Just go.
And most rational people, once they hear those things, are like, I'm out. You lost.
Yeah.
You're crazy.
Exactly. Yeah. I can't deal with you. All we need is people to learn to go, damn. Mm-hmm. That's what, if 90% of the world could just own it and go.
I think 90% of the world can.
You think?
I think it's the 10% that can't, that, you know, there's always the crazy, loudest outliers.
Yeah.
That are just, you know, running for Senate and being annoying.
I remember being in Morocco in like 7th or 8th grade, and our cousins were like, we went to the beach and we just like walked out on our own. It's like 6 of us. And my brother and I were getting kind of clowned for being Christian. You know, but we didn't know enough. You know, they're like, yours isn't like the real thing. Like ours is the real thing. I'm like, no, ours is like the Bible. It's like the oldest book in the world. And they're like, no, it was written in like, you know, King James era. And I'm like, no,
that's when Earth started.
Yeah, I'm like, well, you guys got to dress.
We'll bomb you.
Yeah, I'm like, this means war. People don't say that enough. You lose an argument, you just go, instead you can either go
war.
Damn, or you can go this means war.
I will destroy you.
Yeah.
Good.
I miss this means war.
That was fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably better that it's gone.
Oh, well, I miss it like facetiously, like in the facetious sense. Not like
Well,
I don't think anyone
drop it at the Comedy Store tonight.
I don't think George Bush heard it, that 9/11 that happened, and he's holding the book and he goes, this means war. He doesn't go to Dick Cheney
that
and he
happens
goes,
more like when someone like eats all your peanut butter.
yeah, that's the one I want.
And then you do kill that guy.
Oh, no, I don't want that.
Oh, you don't want that?
No, just say this
but
means
just so
war.
everyone listening knows, stay away from my peanut butter.
Yeah, you're really into your peanut butter.
Love it.
I think everyone's going to stay away once they open it and see that dick hole in it. They'll be like, I don't think I want this peanut butter.
Why do you got to do that, man?
You fuck your peanut
No,
butter.
I do not.
In my story,
No,
you do.
I do not.
It's funny.
I will always love eating peanut butter more than fucking anything. That's my reality.
Take my dick. Just get your hands off my
Here's what I
peanut
saw
butter.
today. We can end it on this.
Okay.
What's better? Pizza or sex?
Too much of either can kill you. One tastes better.
Yep.
And the other's pizza.
It also tastes good.
Which doesn't taste bad. Let's see. One is Chicago style. The other's just pizza.
One you can have pineapple with.
One you can have
and
pineapple.
it's okay.
And it's okay.
And then the other is the other would be pizza.
The other would be an abomination of pizza. One's so greasy sometimes you just got to put a paper towel on it.
And the other is
The other one, it's like you just eat the grease off your pizza.
yeah, it's just nice.
Yeah.
The cheese just does that.
The cheese takes care of that. Let's see.
No, I'm done.
I don't know what I want more.
One is just as good cold the next day.
Oh my god, dude.
I can't. I'm sorry.
It is. You got to make some phone calls. You got to.
Sorry. I'm so sorry.
One is better cold the next day, but you do got to go to Home Depot, a few different ones, and buy stuff with cash.
I didn't want it. I didn't. Did you hear the moment? I was like, I'm not going to do that one.
Yeah.
And then I did it anyway.
Right.
Anyways, guys, that was our episode. Thanks for stopping by, Hesby.
One feels better up your butt, and the other sex.
You flipped it.
It's dumb.
We're sorry.
We tried.
Once again, we gave it a shot.
This is another episode of Hesby Street. For those of you at home and all over the country, we're sorry. We tried.